Understanding how people shop for homes. This is really important because most people don't know how people shop for homes now, or they really haven't thought it through, but it's very different than it was 20 years ago. Like when I first got in the business 30 years ago, we had a yellow book and a blue book. When people talked about a computer, it was something that, people didn't have at their home, let alone, on their waist, right? So it was a very different process. Agents would call someone and say, hey, I just saw in the book that a house came out and let me tell you about it. But now everything's on the internet. So the way people look, most of them, is they'll start on the web, and for that reason, price is really important because first they'll kind of choose a neighborhood and then they'll filter by price. They'll say, show me all the homes between 400 and 500 or whatever the number is. And then they'll look at the description and the photos. So if you don't have good photos, you can have a beautiful house with bad photos and people go, forget that, I don't want to see it. And then oftentimes the next thing they'll do is they'll drive by, look at the neighborhood and the curb appeal of the house. So your curb appeal is very important. So if you have too high of a price, a poorly written description, bad photos and or bad curb appeal, that's going to hurt you selling your home. And then after that, the next thing they tend to do is go inside. So the house has to be accessible and has to look good on the inside. But you can have the most beautiful house inside if it's ugly on the outside and a dead lawn. And I know with the water shortage, there's some of that. But if it looks bad, a lot of people won't want to go inside. So the good news is you and your agent control all of these except for the neighborhood. The neighborhood pretty much is the neighborhood.